Just missing leg stump. It was a vehement shout.
Yes, there was indeed, and most of the crowd who've had a really splendid day here and cheered David's batting on, all were appealing with him.
Close but not close enough for England there. Richie Richardson, who remained 10 not out. Desmond Haynes is 8, 20 for 1, 1 extra, and the man out, Simmons, caught Russell bowled Lawrence for 1. And the bowlers used, those two batting heroes, De Freitas 3 overs for 8, and Lawrence 2.3 overs, no maiden, and 1 for 12. Runs to win today, 115 in all. The weather, well, it was blustery. It won't be in favour of the bowlers because the wind was so strong, but it was fine and clear. That is exactly what Viv Richards' team wanted. We join play now in the 4th over. 3 runs have been added. The bowler is Philip De Freitas, and taking strike is Richie Richardson. Well, it's a reward for De Freitas, but not justice. A reward of finding the edge and producing the false stroke that no judge would end. Got that away with a square drive.
That could have gone anywhere. Instead of which, 4 more. Fairly relaxed balcony. Oh, could have been out. Pringle did his best to get across to it. Mistimed hook. 3 runs.
I think the big problem for Desmond Haynes is he has to fetch it from a long way outside off stump. That's a good 1.5 foot, and that's very difficult for a batsman.
Derek Pringle. Oh, that's beautifully bowled.
That's in the air, but it's safe. Flying over Gooch at 3rd slip for 4 runs.
He was certainly giving it the full treatment, and any edge would have taken some catching. Richard Richardson there with the watch on, timing his shots perfectly.
Well, another fine shot, and that'll be his 2000. Desmond Haynes, 2,000 runs against England, and a very healthy average of 48.78. I don't think he's going to bother to run very hard for that, but he's just coming down the hill there and beats Richard Illingworth, Philip De Freitas.
Lovely shot though by Desmond Haynes.
No one will stop that one. Fierce reply from Richardson to the short pitcher. Left arm spin. That's good innings from Desmond Haynes. Half century for him. Just ahead of Richie Richardson. And it is his 35th half century in Test cricket. He's made 1600s besides. That's a nice straight drive from Desmond Haynes. 50 for Richie Richardson. Played in very sensible fashion, charged with the duty of going out there at the call of Phil Simmons' wicket and making certain that with Desmond Haynes he saw West Indies through to their victory. They'll take two there on the arm, and that is victory for the West Indies. An excellent performance. Vivian Richards has every reason to be highly delighted. It was a super performance. He asked a lot of his team. They needed to come back in this match. This was the one they had to win, and they did just that. It was an outstanding performance from the West Indians. That's their scorecard at the end of their second innings. 115 for 1. Haynes and Richardson, unbeaten overnight, went on to be 57 and 52 respectively. 5 extras in the total. In the bowling figures for England, no joy for them other than for Lawrence, who bowled 12.2 overs, no maiden, and took 1 for 61. It was a bit expensive. De Freitas again was the best of the England bowlers, none for 29 from 11 overs and 3 maidens. This is the way the match turned out. England made 300 and 211. West Indies 397, and their score today 115 for 1. West Indies won by 9 wickets, and the series is now level at 1-all. Well, after the game was over, Vivian Richards received the winner's cheque for £7,700 from Mr. Bill Marshall, the senior manager of Cornhill, and Curtly Ambrose was named man of the match by David Lloyd, the former England opening batsman.
Makes the single anyway.